Kia ora and welcome to H&BNZ New Zealand's 2025 End of Year Review. Before you hear from the rest of the team, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank you, our members, for another year of your support, and would like to thank the Executive Board for everything they do. Two of our board members, Carla and Iggy, have worked with us for 2 years and contributed to all the work we do. While they will still continue to support the association, they've made the decision to step off the board, and we would like to welcome Alicia Loesch into the role of co-opted board member. The board also has the ability to elect certain people onto the board for special projects, and we would like to welcome Lyndon Mason onto the board while he helps work with us to steer the organisation into the future so we can better serve you guys.
H&BNZ New Zealand understand the importance of face-to-face connections now more than ever. We had Iggy and Carla visiting our providers, and the learners really enjoyed the interaction and knowledge that could be shared from real life experience of those hairdressers and barbers working on the floor. More have already been set up for the new year. We've got networking events planned for Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch to chat about our quality and care program and the challenges of working in the hair industry. Jeremy and I met with immigration to advocate what our profession needs to recruit and keep the right people in our hair profession. Hair and Barber, along with Pivot Point, held masterclasses and cutting education. The participants learnt so much to help with their teaching and training in their own salons. We look forward to catching up with you all in the new year.
Hi, I'm Lyndon Mason. I've recently joined the board of H&BNZ New Zealand as Strategic Advisor. You know, New Zealand's been through a rough few years with the economy, post-COVID, and right now there are hairdressers and barbers across New Zealand who are doing it tough. And too many who are trying to handle the pressure and face the challenges all on their own. More than representation, right now our industry needs true support. Education, advocacy, guidance, that sense that you're not in this on your own. You know, I'm really excited to be working with Jeremy and the team, the executive team. I've seen the passion, the hours they volunteer, and we have a real desire to move H&BNZ New Zealand forward, to make 2026 a year that the association becomes even more relevant, even more impactful, even more valuable to hairdressers and barbers across New Zealand. I've spent the last 14 years building and supporting businesses in the hairdressing and barbering industry, and I truly believe that if we can come together and build a stronger community, a stronger association, then we can create the collective strength that our industry needs now more than ever. And that's going to help us not just to survive, but to move forward with confidence.
Hey guys, I'm Alicia Loesch. I own the Florence Society in Invercargill and I'm also an NZARH judge. I am so excited to be involved with H&BNZ NZ and join in on the amazing work that they do within our industry. We are passionate about lifting the standard of hairdressing across all of New Zealand, and we're so excited to support, encourage, create and inspire all of you. The Instagram competitions are coming up again for 2026. Now there are 6 categories. There is 3 barbering and 3 hairdressing. 2 of the hairdressing categories we've changed slightly as well, so watch this space and I can't wait to see what you all create.
Hi, it's Michelle here from H&BNZ New Zealand. Just wanted to give you a quick recap on 2025 and what the highlights have been. The first one for me was Hair Expo, getting to meet so many people from our industry. Hair Expo is definitely becoming a little bit more hairdresser focused, but it's always great to meet people in person. Next was probably the awards. That's always the highlight of the year. Just all the work that went into it, all the entries, and we had more entries than ever, so that was encouraging. The Instagram competitions are always really popular. We've made some changes to our quality and care program, and I think next year we're going to really focus on getting that out to not just industry, but out to the general public too, and why it's important to choose a salon that is part of the quality and care program. I feel extremely lucky that I get to work with all the other board members. They put in so much work behind the scenes, and I think we've really achieved some amazing stuff this year. So I can't wait to see what 2026 brings. If you're not a member of Here in Barber at the moment, it'll be great if you could join next year, because obviously the more members we have, the more good work we can do. But yeah, that's me signing off. Hope the silly season treats you well, and we're ready to rock into 2026.
The government has just completed the process of disestablishing Te Pūkanga. 8 new industry skills boards, or ISBs, have been established, with hairdressing and barbering qualifications sitting under the services ISB. The hair industry is just a very small piece of this pie, but just as important, with over 200 other qualifications from industries such as hospitality, tourism, retail sitting alongside us. The Minister required the board members of these ISBs to be from the industries they serve. Here in Barber knew the importance of having representation from the hair industry, and as such nominated me for a role with the Services Establishment Advisory Group. I was selected by the Tertiary Education Commission, and from August we were tasked with making in-principle decisions ready for the ISB to be stood up on 1 January 2026. The Minister has recently made her 2 appointments for the board, and they have decided to transfer the 3 of us from the Establishment Advisory Group onto the board, where I will serve a 4-year term. I look forward to ensuring the hair industry learners are well looked after and fit for purpose for our industry, and seeing the improved outcomes for all learners under the services sector.
Kia ora everyone, and Merry Christmas for 2025. Jess Corbett here. I have been looking after the advocacy pillar this year, and I wanted to give you a quick update on what that has looked like. There was a lot of focus around the health regulations this year, with the government ultimately making the decision to pull the health regulations from our industry. We advocated hard for a more simplified version of these to remain in place that allowed you to be flexible and were realistic with today's expectations. The government has removed all of these, and we are waiting the review period, which is another year away, where we can go back with further recommendations on what we would like to see to keep you safe and your clients safe. We also worked hard to ensure that you were well informed on the changes to education, the new qualification, the changes to Rove, and what that looks like for our industry moving forward. There is bound to be more developments in this space in 2026, and we'll do our best to keep you updated. I've worked in the Trust this year, looking at grants and other opportunities for us to bring our members more benefits, and also see how we can sort of spread education and other opportunities amongst our industry. We've made a lot of connections this year with government agencies, PR opportunities and other connections to ensure that our industry is heard. I want to wish you a really safe and happy Christmas and New Year, and we will see you in 2026.